Good morning, guys. It's the weekend and welcome to another review from me, Matt, the Beta Berserker. Hope you guys are well, whatever you're doing, whatever you're getting up to on this. The weather's changed. It's nice outside, which makes a change. Bearing in mind we have had drizzly, horrible weather over the past week or so. No, we're kind of still going through this whole sort of COVID furlough and social distancing malarkey going on and trying to keep ourselves mentally going and sort of fit and everything as much as we can do. But I hope you guys are really well and trying to make the most out of the bad situation. Before I start as well, I say this each and every single time, I know, but I really, really do mean it. Thank you so much for all the positivity and support that I'm getting over there on Instagram as Viking Beard Matt, and here on my Beta Berserker YouTube channel, where I am trying my best to help promote, support, advertise only small brands, individuals and craftsmen out there that are making some amazing products, whatever it might be. All the things that I review on my channel, showing you that there are small brands out there making stuff. All of my reviews are completely honest. Everything I do is completely unbiased, and everything I do is my own honest opinion. So with all reviews as well, links will be down below. And like I said, I'm not over keen on these huge, massive factory brands or just pumped out stuff and everything like that. It's more about helping support the little people and stuff like that. And that's the whole reason why I set up my Instagram and YouTube channel. So today's review has been I need my glasses and a glug of coffee before I get going. Now I've steamed my glasses up, I can't see what I'm doing. Today's review has been very kindly sent through from WoodTex kilts. And as you probably know, I love kilts. I've got Scottish heritage, my wife's got Scottish heritage. We've got our own family tartans as well, which, to be honest, I don't tend to wear because, yeah, I know it's kind of my family clan and everything, but the tartan is hideous. So I choose to wear other tartans that I like in my kilts in order to show a bit of pride. So very kindly, WoodTex Kilt have sent through a kilt, some flashes and a sporran for me to have a look at, see what I think of, and give you guys my honest opinion. Now, before we start and we get the kilt police involved, these kilts are made overseas. The brand running it, WoodTex, and they are an economy kilt. They're based here in the UK. Their products come from overseas. And before I get the kilt police involved in it, kilts are very expensive. It's like kind of when we're young and our parents take us to buy our first sort of suit or dress or whatever for kind of like a posh occasion. They do that up in Scotland. It's kind of like the Scottish equivalent, you know, to show off their clan, their heritage and everything like that. It's kind of one of these bits of clothing. And kilts can be extremely expensive. And don't get me wrong, I really feel sorry in a certain way for true kilt makers up there in Scotland and around the world that are making traditional kilts the traditional way. But on the flip side, because they are dying out and everything, and I'm not getting into the whole debate of this versus this or anything like that, but not everyone, and especially me, I love kilts, I love tradition, I love the sporrans, I love skein doos, flashes, fly plaids, Prince Charlies, Argyles, that whole traditional look I absolutely love. Not so keen on what I would class as the utility kilts and stuff, utility kilts and everything, each to their own. But I love that traditional look with the dress sporrans, semi-dress sporrans and casual sporrans. And I've learned over the years so much about kilts and stuff like that, which my family themselves aren't particularly sort of into or interested in. And I've kind of made it my thing as to learn all about them and everything. So not everyone can afford to spend £300, £400, £500, £600 on a kilt. Now, luckily, there is an alternative. So I'm not here to slate off the cheaper alternatives, and I'm not here to poo-poo and say, well, why should you spend for it? Because the true kilts made in Scotland, woven and everything, are works of art. And there's so much time, effort, tartans and stuff like that, and you can go on the tartan register and make your own tartans up and stuff like that. But it's nice there is another alternative. So WoodTex kilts, links will be down below, have kind of like an economy style kilt. So like I say, they're very kindly sent through a kilt, flashes and sporran for me to have a look at, see what I think of, give you guys my opinion. Links for WoodTex will be down below as well. They're also on eBay too, and I believe they're in the process of making up a website. So first off, the tartan that I've gone for is the dark Stewart, or black Stewart tartan, sorry, and this is the kilt that was sent through. You'll see it in the photo that I've linked to the video and over on my Instagram. So this is the black Stewart tartan. Now this is an 8-yard, 16-ounce kilt. It's a heavyweight one, which I do like. I have a couple of thinner kilts, which is nice for summer and everything, but I wear those kind of like through the summer months, maybe spring, maybe into autumn, but I love the winter style, the really heavy, thick, heavy duty kilts. So this is what was sent through. You got nice pleating on the back. I love the way that even though this is made in another country, I believe it's Pakistan, that they have still managed to get all the tartan and everything lined up, because obviously once you start sewing the pleats into it, the tartan changes and everything does, as you can see, if I hold it up, measure up. These are knife pleats, not box pleats, and everything sewn in pleats. Inside of the actual kilt itself, it is lined, and you've got your single strap on your left hand side and also your double strap on your right hand side, and this is really nicely made. You've got the fringe as well running down one side. It's almost double fringe on this. I don't know whether the camera's picking up on that. So it's almost like double backed and then double forward again to give almost like a double fray frill down the side. Stitching on this, I've worn this kilt literally for a day. I don't mistreat it because these aren't things to be mistreated and everything, but I've had no issue of any of the stitching or anything coming undone, no seam bursting or anything like that. They've also sent through a kilt pin to put on a kilt. Obviously, this is just a bit of bling for your kilt. Helps to keep your kilt corner down and stop wind from getting underneath and flapping it open. On the back of this, I have put an elastic band because this is a method that I learned about a year or so ago, that kilt pins do have the sort of chance of popping off because it's just like one of these little round twisty clasps on it, and the last thing you want to do is lose your kilt pin. So if you do put a bit of elastic band just on the back of it, if it does come undone, it stops you from losing the whole thing, which is quite cool. So the straps themselves are leather. I believe these are calfskin leather, and it is really nice. I've had no issues with it. I have no problems with it. Don't get me wrong, it's probably, I know they're down as economy kilts, and it's probably not up to the same standard as obviously a hand woven or woven Scottish kilt. But if you can't afford, like me, £300, £400, £500 on a kilt, which to be honest, that's pretty much half of my, well, that's £500, nearly £600 is my kind of rent here for a month. So it's a lot of money for me to shell out. So it is nice to see there is an alternative. The pleats are fine, and I have no issues with them falling out or anything. I do keep this on kilt hanger. I have several kilt hangers that I keep my kilts on. No issues with the running of the colours or anything on there. And I'll just hold it up so you can see some of the actual threads and counts and everything on there. So I'm really happy with this kilt, especially for the price, which we'll go into the price in just a second. So that is the Black Stewart kilt, and I do want to get more kilts and everything else because I love the different tartans, and it's just so nice because you go out and you buy a suit, and a suit is kind of like black, grey, blue, tweed if you wish, for that sort of countryside look. And to me, yeah, suits do have style, but with, like, say, myself and my wife, we've got Scottish heritage. I don't know whether, yeah, there's photos all over the place. It was over there, but my wife and I, we renewed our wedding vows in January. Going to be doing it again next year. I was fully kilted and everything, and it just looks so much nicer than kind of like your regular suit and everything. And I kind of use it to remember my ancestors and everything. But anyway, also there's some flashes that were sent through, the black Stewart as well. These are kind of like your basic flashes. Now, a lot of the flashes that I have with other kilts, they are one sort of piece with backs behind them, but these are separate flashes that go on there. They're taped on the back as well, and kind of like decent thickness as well, not flappy all over the place. It helps to keep your hose up. Again, the same tartan, exactly the same coloration that's in the kilt, same pattern, the black Stewart, and yeah, really, really nice as well. Got the Velcro on there. I do want to get at some point some of the clip ones, because they tend to last a bit longer, because I've noticed with these, the Velcro ones, because they sit together and they're constantly at tension, eventually it does start pulling the thread away and it starts weakening. So I am going to be getting some clip ones with actual, almost kind of like the sock ones that you used to get with clips on, as opposed to the Velcro ones. But it's just a question of unthreading these, because they're not actually threaded on there. Threading on the new bit and job done. Also, they've sent through one of their casual sporrans as well. 100% guaranteed calf skin leather. Got the 3 tassels on the side. They're not chain tassels, they're leather tassels. Basically, if you don't know what a sporran is, it's because there's no pockets on your kilt. It's for keeping your doodads, your phone, your keys, whichever, in a pocket basically. Plenty of room in there for your mobile and bits and pieces. Thick leather as well. Popper on the front. Couple of little rivets as well, which are holding, if I hold this open, the tassels in place, so they're locked in there nice and strong. Really nice if you're looking for a basic sporran, because there's loads of different sporrans out there and different furs and everything else. The sporran chain I've left through there, sporran chains are pretty much sporran chains. They've got chain either side that hooks onto these and then goes around your back, and you've got sort of little belt that you tie up and hook over the front of your buckles on the kilt. So again, nice piece. And the thing that I do like about this is the price, because the price on the kilt itself, I know there are different, whether you want 5 yard 13 ounces, 8 yard 16 ounces, casual kilts, utility kilts, which they do as well. But the kilt itself, price this morning, I'm not including packaging on this, because obviously it depends on where you are in the world, but the price on the kilt, £35.99. Bless them, they threw the matching flashes in with that as well. The leather sporran is on their eBay site at £11.25. So when you sit there, yeah, I know it's cheap, and yes, you pay for what you get. This is an economy kilt. Yes, it was made overseas, but for under 50 quid, really cannot complain. I think the quality is good for what you're getting, and I cannot fault them. Customer service has been great, and I can't thank them enough for WoodTex Kilts for sending this through. Really, really nice. Customer service is good. Nice products. So I'm going to score this on the fact that it is an economy kilt and not a bespoke. Well, they are bespoke. You give them your kind of your sizes and everything, and they'll cut and do everything like that. But it's not obviously a true made in Scotland Scottish kilt. So I'm going to actually score this a 20 out of 20. Really, really nice. Customer service has been great. For the money you pay, you cannot complain. They also do a couple of horsehairs and dress sporrans as well, because casual sporrans, I'm going to do a whole video, I think, on how to dress up in a kilt, because I've been asked by quite a few people to do that. So that's going to be coming up very, very soon. How to wear a complete kilt package, how to put it on, everything, where everything should sit. So yeah, casual sporran, completely leather front and everything. You can get brown or black. Semi-dress sporran tends to be made of leather with some fur on it. pretty much like this, but there's fur on the front. Full dress sporran tends to be the metal horseshoe shaped cantle on it, and full fur front, whether that's bovine, calf skin, seal, or whatever. Calf skin, what am I on about? Rabbit, fox and stuff like that, they tend to be your dress sporrans, but I'm going to go into that in a later video. Thank you so much to WoodTex Kilts for sending this through. Absolutely fantastic. I do have another review coming up tomorrow. Any questions, comments, please comment down below. I would love to hear from you. I do read and we'll try and respond to each and every single comment that is made. Wherever you are in the world, whatever you're getting up to, keep on taking care of each other, helping support each other, and above all, keep on loving each other, because you only live once, so make the most of it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much to WoodTex Kilts. Links down below. Have a great weekend, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good one.